back to the programming. So they'd done all that. That was on Wednesday night, and they had one more shot to rectify their mistakes on Friday night. And do we have any, by the way, do we have any ratings information? Because I heard Wednesday night was back down in the troublesome territory for their Wednesday night show again.
I will find them
possibly
while we're
because
talking.
of the multiple involvement of Pockets and his friends. But as I said, they had one more chance on AEW Rampage on Friday night, the 12th, the go-home show for the pay-per-view. And remember what I said earlier about Jungle Boy. He's great with a veteran that can lead him and make him fight from underneath. And I honestly, I had high hopes for Jungle Boy versus Bobby Fish. For many parts, I was happy with those hopes that I had. But there was one part and again, I'm afraid it's Fish. Either maybe he's used to the laxness there now already, or maybe it's just what they do. But they started out. Jungle Boy started with the jump start. He was all over Fish because they did an angle, and there was some heat. But Fish took over, and Jungle Boy's fighting back from underneath, and he hit the top rope move that he had, tried earlier and been foiled. But then Fish takes him to the floor and bounces him off the railing, and they proceeded to fight on the floor for a 1 minute and 40 seconds in front of Ref Aubrey, who used to have some level of competence and control in the ring. There was no count, well, she even maybe acted like she was counting, but it was a minute and 40. I think she could have got to 10 or 20. And they go to the break. So when they came back, I thought, I was just hoping that Bobby would be a better leader here than this to have just another AEW match. He's capable of more. Jungle Boy made a comeback. Bobby stopped him. More back and forth. It wasn't bad, as I said, but I'd kind of got disappointed. But again, Fish was kicking Jungle Boy, and out of nowhere, Jungle Boy grabbed his leg, took him down, got the snare trap, and Fish tapped out. Just boom. There you go. It's the same thing every time. Either there's an angle, there's a run-in, or there's a finish out of nowhere. But we got both of them here because there was an afterbirth too after the finish out of nowhere. Here comes Adam Cole. And he and Bobby Fish get some heat on Jungle Boy. And then they pull out two chairs from underneath the ring, and the announcers are already calling for, the concerto. Which is, as we've mentioned, I think if I could throw anything in the bin, as they say over across the pond, be that fucking concerto in any company by anybody. It's ludicrous. You can't make it look real. But before they get a chance to, here comes Christian Cage and Dino Douche. And they proceeded to hit the ring and beat the shit out of Bobby Fish and took all the heat off of the heels that they just got. And Fish was left in the ring. The others left. Fish was left in the ring to get the shit kicked out of him. And then the babyface just stand there like, come on, we'll do some more to you. They start. I've never seen a show that regularly started an angle at the top of the segment and paid it off and finished it by the time the segment was over with.
A couple things. One, the ratings you asked for. Wednesday night did 913,000 viewers, which is up 4% from last week, but it is still the second lowest audience since July 7th.
Well, I'm sorry. And the previous week with the numbers, I was there where they were back down in the 800s. So at least this would back up a little bit. What about Friday night? Have we heard these things yet?
These are the fast national numbers, so these are not completely accurate. It'll more than likely move up slightly. But Rampage garnered 480,000 viewers.
Ouch!
Which is down 14% from last week.
The go home for the pay-per-view.